Hello there, Zeinab. It's Andrew once again, ready to read your task 1. So what's important with these tasks is to describe the graph so accurately that your examiner need not look at the picture. We should be slowly building up an image with increasing detail so that it makes sense. So we start with a very general description of everything the graph shows, and then we talk about general trends, general things we can see, the most noticeable facets. Then we drill down with a bit of detail, and then we include any more detail that we see. Now, what I would say first is this seems like a lot of writing. So let's have a look. The bar chart compares, we don't need this, so the bar chart compares the number of people who owned pets in Wales, Canada, America, Ireland, Scotland and England between 1990 and 1998, I would say. So this word just needs to go in place of this word. Overall, it can be seen that the highest number of pet owners was in England, and the least was in Wales. I would just say and here. And the least was in Wales. I would say it is clear to see that over the period there was a gradual increase in the number of pet owners. You don't need this, so you could just say more than 800,000 British citizens had pets in 1992. And this was the highest figure. And then you should use a comma before whereas. But I would not, because that would make this sentence very, very long indeed. So I would say, furthermore, the number of pet owners in Canada and America decreased significantly between 91 and 92. You see, if we say between 91 and 92, it means that from 91 to 92, over time, the number of pet owners decreased. So if we're going to say that, we need to give the starting position, so what was the data originally, and what was the data at the end. So then we can picture the curve. If you want to give us an image of a mathematical curve on a graph, you have to tell us the starting position, the end position, and the amount of time in between. So this is the time. You've given us the end position. You've given us the indexes, the names of the data points, but I don't know where it came from. I don't know why this is significant, because I don't know the quantity by which it has diminished. So now we're talking about between 93 and 96 that there was a fluctuation. The number of people who had pets, you don't need this, so you can just say the number of people who had pets fluctuated between 93 and 96 in all 6 countries. The number of pet owners reached a peak in 94 as more than 100,000 British persons had pets. The lowest peak was in Wales, with less than 200,000 pet owners. Furthermore, from 96 to 97, there was a considerable decrease in the number of pet owners in all 6 countries except Canada and Wales. Actually, yeah. So this is clumsy. It's only good to say in the entire group except if it's just one. Because this is a third of the entire group. This is 33% of the entire group. So you can't say in 6 countries except 33% of them. It doesn't quite work. So you could say, except in Canada and Wales, there was a considerable decrease in the other 4 countries between 96 and 97. And then go on to the specifics of the numbers. But again, you haven't you haven't given us the starting position, so we don't know why this is significant. We need to know where it started, where it ended, for whom we are measuring, and over what time period. A complete picture. Finally, 1998 saw a considerable growth in the number of pet owners in America, Ireland, Scotland and England. However, the number of people who own pets decreased in Wales and Canada. Cool, but again, you must support your statements with data. There are more succinct ways to refer to this than by running through each year individually. What I would have done is said beginning with, and then grouped some of the information together. So beginning with the countries that make up the United Kingdom, for instance, and then talk about those in one paragraph, and then talk about Canada and America in another paragraph, and then maybe compare Canada and Wales and those lot in the next paragraph. But going through each year individually takes too long, and it means that we don't drill down into the trends properly. So yeah, I would group your information slightly differently, as well as ensuring that you include a complete picture with the data so that we know what's happening. But there you go. If you would like to continue receiving these sorts of corrections from me, you will now have to subscribe to our course, the link to which is on this page. Normally we only correct one essay for a trial, but I have done both for you as a favour. So if you would like any more completed, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon.